do a couple things. Novi, good morning.
Yo.
Guys,
Feeding the feces a little bit. Second round.
wow, we got 5. Ugh. Is it still morning? Yeah, it's still morning. Oh. Woo! Yucky in northern Ohio. This morning. Snowy, cold, icy. Fun. Alright, let's get this show going. What we got on here? Christina. Been a while. Icky out. Yeah. Whoa. Derek's in the house. Dale. Good morning. Fish peeps. Thanks for the snow this morning. I will make sure I send some your way for Christmas. Might be a little late. Gonna be 50 degrees here. Yep, same here. No snow for Christmas. That's the only time I want snow. This snow right now would be good just for the Christmas weekend. Maybe New Year's, I don't know. But yeah, it's... Uh-oh. Yeah, something's been going around. People getting sick, cough, flu, cold. Some of them lingering. I think my sister's had a lingering cough. I don't know how long. But knock on wood, or metal. That's good. I feel tired. This weather makes me just want to be a bear, hibernate. So I got so much to do as always. 8 weeks, holy crap. I might have bronchitis or something. Go get that checked. Look up the pill pushers. That's what they do. Push pills. Anyway, I can't believe it's Christmas. It's next Monday. So, matter of fact, we are closed Monday, Christmas Day, and Christmas or New Year's Day. Morning, John. And we're always closed on Sunday. So, Friday, I got confirmed with my guys. I have it on the schedule. We're gonna open early on Friday, like 2 hours early. So we'll be open like 11 to 6 on Friday. Long day, but trying to get last minute sales, gift certificates. No, illegal. You're getting hit up for fresh fish water. Oh, really? I go through a couple thousand gallons a week. Actually, that's another business venture I never got started. I have a whole plan or something. Actually, I pay for the website, domain names, and everything. I had a lot of ideas over the years. Some people's taken them. I should be a millionaire by now. God. Anyway, what else? New stuff? Nope. Done. No more fish. There's just one I want to get, but guy basically sucks. I don't get it. He could have shipped to me last week, or probably made arrangements or something. There was stuff I wanted. It wasn't a big order. Only about $700, but still, when your business is down, I think you should. I'm a legit business, so yeah, some people just don't make sense. Must not be that bad. You're in the red, but oh well. Maybe after the holidays. I do have some dry goods coming in tomorrow. Restocking some stuff, but we're pretty stacked with a lot of stuff. Most tanks are filled. Got a couple here and there empty. So, all right, let's go have a look-see. All right, big tank. Doing pretty good. Congo touch are starting to get big. People need to buy those small ones. The Redford toast is massive. Need more fish in here though. Molinarums. Lots of Central Americans. Not a ton, but more than anybody. Community fish, tetras. There's some sales still going on. Oh, this Saturday we'll be doing the scratch off, so you can win up to $500 shopping spree. Those rainbow cichlids are getting big. Look like you sold some. Plants. Sold quite a bit already. Look at these giant Nubius plants. They're amazing. Lush. I like this plant. Oh man, those went quick. Those red ones. Pink red ones. There's only looks like a couple left. I like this one. I might take that home, put my... I just finished doing my upstairs tanks. Put my headboard tank with goldfish. Got to clean the filter. Also, I got Nubius in there. Oh, I like that plant. Those are those Wendlei, Wenlo, whatever. Java fern, not as common as regular. More big Anubias. More Anubias potted. Look at all the stalks in there. Still got some Oscars. Still got some buy one get one frees. This big eel needs a home. This poor guy needs a big tank. The Midas buy one get one free. Some of them are already 2.5 inches. They should be worth more. Still has some of these awesome gold rams. Those came in so nice. They're blue rams. They're starting to color up. They're kind of dull at first, but that's a female. That rosy belly. Female bet's got 2 tanks of them. Well, there's like zebra loaches. Oh shit, this stupid thing. I brought the other one. I think it's in my van. I just ordered a new one from Amazon. Not a $5 one, like an $18 one. Yo-yo loaches and zebra loaches. I was supposed to get striatus. These awesome little freshwater clouded archer fish. Sweet. The 2.5 inch Argente. I have a guy drive them 2 hours, 3 hours away tomorrow. He's looking for Central Americans. I know he's wanting the Bifasciatus. Yeah, I get it, especially if you're driving 2-3 hours away. You like to have pictures and stuff, know as much information before you would drive here. I get that. But some things, like when people ask pictures, when they're babies, just like the Africans and stuff, there's not much to them. There's not much color. Oh, the Bartoni, he should jump on those. Somebody's supposed to get the rest of those. I also have some Haitiensis, black nasties, at the other building. Maybe a dozen. I'm gonna probably keep a couple just to raise them up. Somebody's supposed to get them. Somebody else is supposed to get them too, but of course they say what they say and what they do is opposite. So there's the Hillstream loaches. They're cool. They're probably disappeared. They're probably on the pellet. Put a big monster pellet. These avocado puffers are doing good. We got one over there that's beat up, that's separated, but these guys are hanging. Some more Central Americans. I think there's a couple fire eels left. Why is that sponge? I'm hoping they didn't dig up underneath there. Still about 3 inch plus on the Madagascar Bleaker Eye Starry Nights. They're lighting up to match the tank. I took one home the other day, Sunday, and I haven't seen it since. I hope they didn't get eaten in my big tank. Now I put a Malinarum in there, and what else did I put in there? That was a couple weeks ago. I had one about 3 inches, doing well. It hit 2 for a bit, because there's a Midas Red Devil in there, about 5 inch, 6 inch female. Those big 10 inch Argentes and big barbs. So they kind of go into hiding, freaking out because of the big fish in there. But once they're settled in, they do pretty good. Oh, I put a calico convict. I have a black one in there. I think it's a female. And the calico I had sitting in a 15 gallon. Look at that deep blue. Some of the tanks are stirred up. Why is this thing not stay? I can't tighten it anymore. The ball on the little thing on this stupid crap. Mulatto ivory heads. These are the males. Don't see these too often. They're cool. I've seen a lot of these on my dives in Malawi. In clear mostly clear water, 10, 15 feet, 3 meters, 4 meters of water, and you see them flashing around for the females, and Rusty's yellows, slow size, got the males for $8 or $20. Poscataniatus, don't see those young males. Bicolors, I think there's a Nagar left, and those blackfin flavescent Uisia. You don't see those too much. Then we got the sunshines and rubescent reds. Look at the color in those fish. Some medium yellow labs. So, got fish, tangerine tigers, and F1 Buccochromis notanias. They're small, big boys. Need some tanks. Those dollars, I didn't even realize that. Oh, we got lunch blue crayfish. We had to get them out of the tank. They're all in separate because we needed that tank for fish. Oh, the sassy snails. I need some of those to take to the other building. Little baby bushy nose. Cats, loop eyes, look good, color. Slinicus, Kagoma 7 bars, the red Frutosas. We got some, these are F1 simless. Goldocelatus. Of course, we got bettas. Oh. Is that it? The last two? Could be a pair. Trimaculatus. I'm getting along. Oh, no. Shit. There's one up there that's beat the snot. I think that's a pair and that's an oddball. I'm going to pull that out, separate it. Ornipinus, a type of shell dweller. Don't get enough love for that. Some nice Mallory. The Cygnus over here, these were bought when they were young from me. And they were raised on 180. There was more fish, we sold them. This fish is 10 inches. He's big. He's bigger than my phone. His whole body's as big as my Galaxy S2. Actually a little bit bigger. Same with this guy. Or GGI. They're monsters. I swear a guy gave them steroids. They're huge. Huge. Oh, the bleaker eye. Big spot. I just fed them. Look at that. Awesome. Yes, we're open Saturday, 11 to 5. So, this week, tomorrow, we're open 11 to 5. Thursday, 1 to 6. Friday should be 11 to 6. Normally, it's 1 to 6. We're open a couple hours early since Monday's Christmas. We'll be closed for like 3 days, basically Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And oh, these guys are cool. Pseudocrenia libero nicholsi. Look at that male back there. Aggressive guys. Look at the male right there. Those are cool. Big trio of Otoceps that need a home. Can't believe nobody bought them. Anabraphochromis, you can't find hardly anymore. And that phenomenal beast, Azirica pampa, F1. We got Amano shrimp, buffalo heads, and red tiger severums, F1s. We got these Iridia, got raced severums. There's only like 3 left, and 1 pleco in there. These cute little micro orange crabs, and Culiloches at the wazoo. Red gold severums. Oh, there is a Sultan still back there. L264. Tetras. Bushy nose. Super red bushy nose. More tetras. Longfin cherry barbs. And the little gold dwarf frogs. Lemon tetras. And there's some longfin bushy nose in there. Lemon spots. More red bushy nose. And sun-kissed shrimp, which there's not many left. The fire red shrimp, which are awesome. These are so nice. These are better than cherry. Cherry can be, and then the blues. They're eating on the pellets. What do you want? Look at these guys. Jeez. Then there's still some oh, jeez. I turn this a certain way and it loses it. Goldfish. Some of those big green cories. Oh, I missed. Let's go back down here. Peacocks. Dragon Bloods and Lemon Jakes. There's no more Dragon Bloods. Red Rubescents. There's big females in there. Flame tails. OBs and Flavescent. Lawandas. Sunshines. These are Outer Point Jakes. They're a little rough on each other. Definitely. A little more aggressive. There's Deep Water Electros and Sulphurhead. Melande Sulphurheads. Outer Point Jakes, small ones. Chitande, which was also the Alcohany Peacock, bicolors, and those also albino Dragon Bloods, which 5 of those are mine. The Lawandas are doing pretty good. Obviously, still has some freight fins. The male's fighting. Look at the color. I like those mulattoes. We got small ones of the mulattoes too. Some Mozzies, we are getting low. Mazwas, I don't get a lot. I know there's some babies. There's some Tropheus Mazwas, tiger barbs, and small clownloaches. These are the Eremotus Congo blue spots. 2+ inches, F1s. Cool. I see a lot of these on my scuba diving Tanganyika in the shallows, grazing on the rocks, or herbivore by nature. They are co-species aggressive though. Oh, there's some Heterophilus still in there. They're actually growing in this tank. And then the flying fox, more Tanganyikans, Furtosas, Syndas cats, Helianthus Congo. There's a dragon blood. Oh, the OB peacocks. Males, it looks like 1 female, 2 females. Might have to take those females. The avocados. I'm not getting worm today. I threw a bunch of snails in there and a crayfish the other day. Community fish, got rainbow sharks and guppies and the glow textures and barbs, all kinds of barbs. There's some Central Americans, the black gumbies, they're discounted. The beanie eyes, like to get those out, free up those tanks. So 2-3 weeks, get another batch of fishing. Cabote botillas are really cool. We haven't had those a long time. These are really rare. Miserai, yo-yos, barbs, rainbow shiners, angels. Lots of angels, and those medium, like 4-inch, 3 to 4-inch plus argentes. There's some pygmy cories and cherry barb, more bettas, platies, sand tiger loaches, which I still have to get a couple of those. Guppies, Pistogramma cacatoides, and Rasboras, Longfintanios, side monk, dwarf chain loaches. They're eating on the monster pellet. Gold touchers, and then those medium, like 2 3/4 clown loaches. You can see them from the bottom. Platies. So, and then there's Howie. He works so hard. Not. Oh, I'm missing something here. Can you get good sized predator hats from your suppliers? Well, you see, I get I got electric blues, but I got the Fuscatanianas. They're like 3 inches. I got small stuff. I do got one Fuscomus rostratus. These are a trade-in, so that could happen. I get big trade-ins here and there. Yeah, Derek, I probably can get certain stuff if it's available. Some stuff is kind of not as available as it used to because, it's a business for farmers, importers, and breeders or whatever that supply the industry. If they don't get the sales, they move on to something else, which sucks because we lose fish and then you don't see them anymore. They'll pop up here and there, but the African, like cichlid sales in general, are down. definitely this year. Probably at least 30%. That is, I'm not gonna turn on the lights, but we got, that's a pretty one. The Puff Mama. She's good. Still some sales going on. Get them while you have them before it's over. I threw a pillow in it. The striata. Oh, is there 3 striata? No, there's 2 striata botillas. That was what I was supposed to. I've been trying to get those forever. Was it Mad Zach, whatever? He's wanting them. They're nice. They're a great loach, and they stay small. So, yeah, hardscape, plenty of it. Tank kits, 9, 15, and 32 gallon flex kits. They're all like on sale. I still have some of these Marina LED kits. Oh, they cleaned that one up. That's good. It needed it. All kinds of decor, gravel, rocks, supplies. Got more stuff coming tomorrow. Maybe next week. Oh, just tank only. I got spec tank kits. They're all on sale. I think they're all like 20% off right now. I'm not turning on the lights. Look at the Paro. I know I didn't get some Plecos in. We still have a gold nugget, I think, over there. There's a Queen or a Basque. There's a couple here and there. Gotta search high and low. These are hiding. This beast is getting big. Eating machine. I'm gonna do a good tank cleaning on that. No, I need more sand. Plant substrates. Oh, where are the 20? Oh, no, we got 20 pounders right there. The 75 stand's gone. So I might get another if I get an order next week. 60 breeders. Got 2 of them. A 55 set up. There's the other flex tanks. The 29 set up. Awesome deal with tank tops at the cabinet stand and a free heater with that. And that reptile cage. I gotta put some pictures up. I gotta get rid of that thing. It's awesome. It's a beast tank. It's heavy. What else? Of course. Shirts, $20. Regular $30. And of course, Extreme Foods. Northfin's on sale. Fluval Bug Bites. Some used filters, new filters in the box, cheap. Need to go. FX filters, got them. Got everything, I think. Pleco caves, cichlid caves. Oh, I know. I think I need more vacuums. Uh-oh. I have to double check. That's getting low. I try to keep everything in stock as much as possible. Oh, we're getting low on some fittings. That's Adam. Adam's gonna have to let me know tomorrow. All right, lights. Oh, here comes Mr. Howie after a little nap. Oh yeah. This is probably my worst year that I can remember or ever selling cichlids. It's crazy. I ain't giving up on them. That's what I told one customer that used to live around here and was from out of town, and he's from a place that normally, a state that normally has up north. Why is that guy always late? Jesus Christ. Yeah, and he was like, you can't find stuff, and one of his local stores, our little yellow labs we sell for like $8. He says they're $20 there a piece. Yes, the community fish sales are above and beyond, and live plants. Yeah, smaller fish, cheaper fish. Even people with like some big tanks. They're bored with cichlids or aggression or the money, and I don't know. I'm sure it's a number of things. You know, our economy or inflation. There's all kinds of reasons I could throw out and say that's issues with some of the sales of certain things. Like I got some expensive stuff, like that big fire eel. You can't buy that online. That size eel for less. It costs you $100 to ship that thing in one big box. I'm losing money because I was supposed to have 4, only 3 showed up, 2 dead. So I'm not even. Yep. Don't take me. Boom. I think the politicians should have electric collars like you put on a dog every time they lie or say something. Like, I'd hold that control. Put on high. Fry them. Yep. Effing up the world. That's what I say. So yeah. Yeah, the cichlid sales, it's never been this slow. Never. It's and I got dealers, farmers I've been dealing with like, hey, you haven't ordered in a while. And it's like, and I got smaller quantities. Normally I'd get full box of something, half. Now I'm getting I'm like, well, money's somewhat tight and stuff. I've spent a lot of money changing tanks and doing stuff, and everything has gone up. That's not just a consumer private. I am also a homeowner, family, whatever. So a home cost went up. People don't realize. Like we went to dinner, big family dinner on Saturday. My niece, my brother's daughter, did like. I'm like, you don't. We're talking about expenses and costs and stuff, and the utilities are ridiculous, and they want to raise them more. It's like, wait a minute, you tell us to be more efficient. We get new lights, they're all energy efficient, all this bullshit. But my bills have never gone down. They only go up. I have a new, whatever, spray coat shit that's like God, whatever this guy sells me, puts on here. I got a new roof at the other building 5 years ago. Total tear off, 4-inch thick foam, and all this stuff. It's gonna be more energy efficient. The one new AC for the other storefront, the apartment. They're blah blah blah. The hot water tanks. It's all 90%. All this crap the government demands, whatever, and to whatever. Bills do not go down. They only go up. I'm like up to $2,000 a month. I have 5 electric bills, 5 gas bills, 3 water, 3 sewer bills, because the 2 buildings, multiple spaces, and my home, plus my home. Well, that's a deal. Super deal. Take it and run. Bigger fish. A lot of people have smaller tanks. They're not getting bigger tanks. And you couldn't get big tanks, and the cost of the tanks have gone up. Double, triple compared to they were before COVID. COVID's still effing our life up. That's all I gotta say. That freaking viral warfare. Just watched a movie Sunday night. People kept telling me about it. Netflix. What was it? With Julia Roberts. The ending was stupid. It's kind of all over the place. Leaving the world or something behind. Oh, he's a store owner. Yeah, I've had to expand the community fish more and more, um, but there's still stuff sitting here. You know, I didn't even want these Colombian silver shark cats. I got them for $5. That's like almost wholesale, basically, or $12. They're doing great. It was like 6 left, but they're crackers saltwater eventually, so they get big and eat anything that fit in their mouth. People don't want like tank busters anymore. If they do, they're kind of ridiculous. Or they have the means, the size pond or giant tank or pool or something to put them in, a pond or something indoor. But it's so weird how some stuff is just sitting here. Those Midas, the red devils, some of them are like double the size since I got them in a month and a half, 2 months ago. So they cost me more money. I got them buy one get one free, so I'm pretty much losing money at this point because the cost to keep them, maintain them, feed them, and all what goes into them, the utilities, whatever, and they tie up valuable retail space, real estate I call it, valuable real estate. So supply and demand. So those fish and those Jimageos, which you can't find hardly anywhere, labiatus, really cool. That whole group I got it really cheap to buy the whole group. Been here for months. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I do the same thing. Like, I don't gamble. I look at, that's how I've always kind of been with my money. I mean, I don't have a degree in finance or anything like that, but I have got this far in life, in business for 32 years, owned 2 buildings outright, and being in real estate and being done with money. Yeah, I always look at okay, what can I do with this money? That's why I hate losing fish. We had some bad fish come in on this shipment, and me and Rick's back and forth trying to figure out what the hell happened. Twice now, 2 shipments, Taiwan reefs, and they usually come in like the best from him. Beautiful, big, gorgeous. Crashed, dead in the bags, or all dead. But we just had the 2 females, lost the 5 big males, and some others. We lost most of the Xerox except 1 male. And the one that's left is gorgeous. So, but yeah, I'm tired of losing money when it comes to fish. I buy more ammo, more pew-pew. I don't need any more pew-pews, more ammo. I just bought Fin Feather Fur had a one-day Monday sale. My main supplier is Rick owns Exotic Florida Fish, whatever. He's been here for over 50 years. I've been dealing with him forever. Ammo, yep. I just bought 1,200 rounds of 5.56 yesterday. Add to the collection, more Freedom Seeds. Never enough. And prices are going up, especially American made. Well, they're selling out to Czechoslovakia or whatever. And the government, giving away free military crap, taxpayer money to these wars in other countries. We're footing the bills, taking our ammo, taking our weapons, taking our. It's just, what the frick? Get started. It's nonsense. You want to buy, sell to them wholesale. Yo, it's a business. It's you're. I don't know. I think it's bull crap. We don't get a say. What, every 4 years, 2 years, whoever it is? They're all freaking shinesters, man. Greedy, money, and power. That's it. Politics. And wasting billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. There was something I read for what they said to Ukraine. Each citizen, basically, it's a social security number, could get like a I don't know, $500 million, something ridiculous. Every American citizen we would never have to work. The money they've given away, it's like, whoa. And what else is happening? Oh, I hate, it's business. Business affects us all, one shape, form, or another. I don't care who you work for, but now you got U.S. Steel selling to the Japanese 14 point something billion dollars. And what's our steel company in Cleveland? Used to be LTV back in the day. Tried buying them early in the year. I was reading it this morning for like $7 billion. So the Japanese, Nippon, whoever it is giving them double. But they're leaving the in Pittsburgh, the corporate whatever, they're leaving everything the same. They all say that. There's always ulterior motives with these power brokers, companies, whatever, investment, Wall Street. They say one thing, do another. Just like Petco's full of shit, PetSmart's full of shit. Petco bought out the old Dr. Foster's and Smith, the biggest competitor for a while for everybody online. Mail order, then it was online, and they had live sales, whatever. Yeah, in 2 years, they said they were going to leave everything kind of alone. 2 years later, they closed the corporate office. I think it was Wisconsin. 250 jobs lost, gone. They shut it down. So Petco bought out the competitor, and just so they have their own online. PetSmart bought out Chewy for like $3.6 billion, and that company never made a penny, a dime in 5 years. Was selling everything so damn cheap and did these memberships and recurring deliveries, which is a great idea. So every month you get your 25-pound bag of dog food or cat litter or some crap, and then runs the company, becomes an instant billionaire. But Chewy's, I thought they would dissolve. Now I was wrong. I predicted that one different. I thought PetSmart, because it became the biggest competitor to the biggest two chains. Petco and PetSmart are the biggest players in the industry, and I thought PetSmart would eventually like dissolve it. Now Chewy's, they raised their price. People started complaining, and I knew that was going to happen. You can't sell everything at cost or cheap. You can't build an empire. Amazon, whoever it is, people don't basic common sense, business sense, economics, whatever you want to call it. I always said before Amazon, I don't care if Walmart or Sam's Club, you can't sell everything cheap. Not to have that a workforce as big as it is and build these giant warehouses and buildings and utilities, insurance, and everything. The overhead cost increases. So you got to be making money somewhere to pay for all that. So I always said maybe they lose $5,000 a day on one SKU of something, but they're making $20,000 on toilet paper. So they call it loss leader, and I became against that in the early days. That was done even in this business for a long time, but no offense, but we're all guilty of it. Everybody wants a deal. My back's a little stiff. This weather makes me achy. The loss leader thing that started years ago, that was probably like the chain, the box stores, I think PetSmart. They only do it maybe on the holidays, not as much, but the idea behind a loss leader, I remember back in the greenhouse days, we'd lose a nickel, 5 cents on a 55-gallon tank. Lose 5 cents, which is not a lot of money, but you'd lose. It was selling 5 cents below the cost of the tank, but people would buy everything else, which is marked up. So you made a profit on something else. Then they come back, hopefully buy the fish and everything else, the decoration, foods, whatever. You got somebody in the hobby, and maybe they'll buy another tank down the road or something like that. So that's the cycle of the hobby and the business, whatever. But what happens, especially because of internet coming around, Amazon, whatever, is now people are on this thing and they just look for a deal. And I'm guilty, like the ammo I bought yesterday. I could buy it online but pay shipping. It was close prices on particular company. I had to look up and make sure it was, because I'm seeing some odd name stuff and no name kind of whatever. And actually, a lot of this ammo is coming in because they stopped selling the 5.56 223 through Winchester, which is running the plant for the government, because they need all the ammo that's given away to all these other wars in other countries. Just give it away. Billions and millions of military stuff and money and blah blah blah. So we pay for it. So the prices are all going up next month. Vista, which is huge, the biggest ammo manufacturer, Spear, CCI, Laser, Brass, Federal. They're a monster, but they sold their to Czechoslovakia company, I don't know, 30 something billion, 19 billion. I mean, it's amazing the billions and billions of some of these businesses. So, but I don't think that stuff should go to foreign country. And I've seen Democrats and Republicans, I read this morning, even that Fetterman guy is a reject. How he ever got voted in Pennsylvania, I have no idea. I don't know how a lot of people's been voted in. Fixed, I don't know. Placed. But I give him credit on this one. He's supposedly going to fight that sale of U.S. Steel. We need to keep that stuff kind of in-house. I don't know, Japan's a bad, that's a friendly neighbor, I guess, but that we do business with, I don't know. After COVID, you know, I never knew all our medications, like Tylenol, whatever, all this stuff. I can't believe it was all made in foreign countries, Asia, whatever. It's like, we're screwed. They just cut us off. We had no more medication. We have no more ammo because we need the raw materials, whatever, you know, or the casings or whatever it is, gunpowder, blah, 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 whatever. And it's like, boy, talk about screwing your own self, your own country. You put all eggs in one basket. That's a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. You need to bring that stuff in-house. I don't care. If you have that much money to blow and give away to other countries, bring that shit back, right back here. Everybody would be much happier in America. Be one unified voice. Should be, but not anymore. So yeah, back to the sales. I don't know yet. I'll know in a couple of weeks. 4 weeks. I got a lot of tax seasons. I hate tax stuff. That's why I pay accountant, CPA for basically 32 years. Yeah, it's beyond me. And they change stuff. They need to simplify, but no, they want to make it complicated for us to understand the tax codes and whatever. It needs to be more of a permanent. I mean, to me, I think a flat tax. You know, I don't know, but yeah, my accountant's just jacked up her rates monthly. I pay quarterly, but and I hate to leave. I'm thinking about it, but it's hard to leave when someone's had your life in their hands for 32 years, personal and your business and everything that's involved. Moving on to a new person to handle your financials is kind of unnerving. So I don't know. I keep thinking about it. I hate when somebody has that. I feel like they know that. When somebody like that, a lawyer, CPA, maybe even a doctor, I don't know. I hate feel like I'm not totally in control. And they know that you don't want to move because of the complication. Like moving from Verizon for right after 27 years to freaking T-Mobile. And that's not 100% service. I get Channel 8 in the morning. I watch Channel 8 Fox News local most of the time. Channel 3 on weekends because they're on. I'm up early. Anybody knows. So they have news on at like 5 in the morning, earlier than anybody. So I like to watch the weather, especially now the roads, my traveling, whatever. So I had to see how things are gonna go, time the football games like that because everything's kind of has revolves around the business. So, yeah. So yeah, switching things, and as you get older, you just want to leave well enough alone. But and I feel like some of these outfits know this, and they take advantage of us, especially older people, elderly people, and they just keep nickel and diming, raising the rates, knowing that you know it's a pain to leave, so you just kind of stick with them and eat it, whatever they shovel. And hi, what are you doing? You're in trouble. So, and I hate scammers. How about it yesterday? Somebody just got. Oh, there was something local. Someone packages were stole off the steps, and the one lady was on the post. And I don't know if it's for daughter, young girls, like Christmas presents were in there. God, that burns me up. When you hurt kids, or maybe their medication they need, or elderly people that get taken advantage. I was telling Ryan yesterday about a case my uncle almost got taken. His grandson, my cousin's son. Oh no. How in the heck? I hate scammers. I think the death penalty. Good for you. That's why my channel I never really got going as the rants, Dave's Rants and More. I should go on there and give people advice. People always ask me how you start a business, how did you stay in business, blah blah blah. I've learned a lot of things. School of hard knocks. I don't have a college degree. I did go back to college, I dropped out, Tri-C, but I went back for business. When I got serious, I said I need to grow up and need to do something in my life. I don't want to do construction all my life. I don't want to climb roofs. I don't want to landscape. I don't want to work in a factory. So my dad thought I was effing out of my mind, wanting to open a pet store. Miss you, Pops. But I made it. Not always easy. But there's so much BS. People just, and it's I'm even guilty. The verbiage they put on everything. You basically need an attorney or somebody else to read it. I usually read a lot of that or scan through it. It's a lot of the same things. When you agree, you're selling your soul to the devil, basically. But the scammers, the crap they're doing, and my uncle almost got taken. His grandson, my cousin's son, which is ex-military and everything. He got this call. He has bad hearing. He's got hearing aids. I mean, he's older. He's my dad's younger brother. Also worked at GM, Chevy, whatever. But called up as him, and he was in jail. He was in trouble or something, and needed like $1,000 bail or something. Send it in cash cards or something crazy. I can't remember. You know, my mom told me my mom helps them out a lot with paperwork, insurance, trying to understand stuff. You know, it's hard on them. They don't have computers. So, and so he went to the bank all frantic, like, oh, my grandson's in trouble, whatever. And the teller, thank goodness for that teller, questioned my uncle and said, hey, Mr. Hale, I mean, you sure? It sounds something fishy, whatever. Why don't you call him right now and double check? And he's like, okay, calls him up. No, Grandpa, I'm not in jail. I'm fine. I'm at work or whatever it was. And right there and then, man, boom, he almost got taken. Yep. And I just, man, those people, how can you live with yourself? How can you sleep at night? No conscience, no soul. Bring you in the dojo and I'll beat you like one of those bags into your life. So, running away from the world or something, that movie, everybody's telling me about it. It's good to watch because there was a terrorist internet attack, took out the satellites, took out the power, took out the phones. It's gonna happen. I guarantee it's gonna happen. We're in trouble. And someone just made that comment. Was it Joe Rogan or somebody? Getting off fish topic, but people need to pay attention. Common sense, respect, don't need a college degree, but self-discipline, be ready. Yeah, I've had, I'm good at usually predicting things. I don't know if I'm psychic, intuition, the stomach tells you more sometimes than your brain. And that gut feeling, they call it. And I've been talking about this for years. September 11th, definitely a wake-up call. Bug out bags, GTBs, I call it go-to box. That's my other business. I'm trying to get set up and hopefully get going this spring. I wish I had it already going because I think it would do pretty well. Maybe better than the fish business. And I've been prepping kind of for years. September 11th was the wake-up call. I grew up around guns, relatives from West Virginia, Pennsylvania. Everybody hunt, fish, dirt bikes. I kind of grew up the hillbilly, redneck style, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But I was never really into it, blah, blah, blah. September 11th was like, you know what? And I couldn't even get a gun. I had a BB gun, I think, my pellet gun from when I was 10. And I had nunchucks and samurai swords, ninja swords, stars, whatever. I mean, I could make do close combat, but distance 10, 15, 50 yards, 100 yards out, I'd be in trouble. And the government, somehow they shut down gun sales an hour after the 2 planes hit. Because I went to Kmart, went to Walmart. They wouldn't even sell me a pellet gun. CO2 pellet guns or anything. There was no fin, feather, and fur back then around, so I didn't really know gun stores or ranges. There wasn't much. Stonewall. I was working for the city. I should have thought. Stonewall is Broadview, Brecksville, Broadview Heights. That's where the police department, we would get our uniforms. That's our accounts were set up for whatever. We had an allowance every year. I was part-time, so I got like $500 or something, and whatever. So, and I was like, I never want to be like a sitting duck ever again. I hate not being prepared. I hate being late. That's my own. I'm not the most organized person, but I do have OCD on some things. Ever since, and I've had many clients in many fields, construction, paint industry, you name it, internet companies, whatever. I've had the gamut, healthcare, doctors, lawyers. I've heard and seen a lot of things in my life, and I've been around the world, helps too. And I always said, a lot of you might not be around here, but part of the grid went out. What was that, about 15, 16, 17 years ago? That was weird. That was another wake-up call, like, whoa. It was summer. I had this kid, Ben, working for me. I was early on with the store on State Road. And we're like, wow, man. Everywhere, the lights, phone. I was like, luckily I had a landline wire. It was out everywhere. Got me for 100. Yeah, I got screwed on eBay twice, like ordering video games for like Dylan or something. Sent a money order, whatever. Never seen the games. $55. And I did everything I can to go to complain or file whatever with eBay. I quit eBay. There was another time I went to sell something and ended up costing me more than I was selling it for, and I ended up losing money. Yes. And they supposedly was a squirrel. Can you believe? I don't believe that. to take out Northern Ohio, I think part of Michigan, Pennsylvania, I think New York. I mean, it was huge. 2-3 days. People were trying to get a hold of me, wanting to buy air pumps, battery pumps. Well, how do I keep my people with reef tanks were losing their asses. They had $10, $20, $50,000 reef tanks, not prepared for more than 24-hour blackout. Yeah, so that was nuts. Just imagine taking it all out. Here's a good show. It was on like 3 seasons, 3 years. Actually, Dylan watched it. I told him he should watch it, I think. And he watched it. It was pretty interesting. It's called Jericho. Based on like a nuclear something attack on U.S. Small town. And, and end up, it got chaos. And then they had to venture out to go find medicine, food, and barter or whatever. They didn't have power. And they had to block the roads into town, and rebels, and you got the thieves, the thugs. Those, I always said, I'm not worried about some terrorists usually. I'm not around here. The airport would be a target here. Both airports. That's maybe the manufacturing. I don't think Ford and Chevy right now could flip over right now and start making military Jeeps, tanks like IX Center used to do. But I worry about the hoodlums, the thugs, these 12, 13, 15, 18, 20-year-olds. They're carjacking people with guns, with no love at all. Paranuclear plant. Yep, that's an hour away from here. But yeah, those are danger zones, and we're not as protected as people might think. Our government's not the brightest in the world. So be prepared. Something's bound to happen. That movie is kind of based on something like that. They go to a vacation rental, whatever, and it was chaotic. But yeah. And Red Dawn was another one that I always look at. The original Red Dawn. The Russians and the I think Cuba invaded America, just started dropping airplanes, dropping troops in towns and taking over cities, whatever, and towns, whatever. Yeah, so it's crazy. Crazy. And I tell my own family, I'm like, you're gonna, no medicine, no banks, no groceries. Everything is electronic. Electric cars. I think they're stupid. Maybe local, whatever, but that should not be your only vehicle. I think it's a waste of time and money, and they're losing their ass. Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, I got friends, some people are like tired, like kind of seeing, they don't want to watch the news, but I'm too much, somebody's got to pay attention. It's like, I have my family, my business, friends. I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always like trying to be 1 step, 2 steps in front on being prepared for worst case scenarios. Something I want to do, John, you might know. I remember looking up. I want to take, I was going to maybe try next month. I want to start taking you're a medic. I want to take like a first aid and a trauma course. I bought like tourniquets and stuff, but I want to do something more into it, because you never know. Someone who's not a doctor always around, or a nurse or whatever. So I like to stop, read that up. I'll break that down. So yeah, I know there's courses out there. So I want my own self-knowledge. So if I have my kids, my mom, if you don't have help, I'll be the one to step up and trying to save the day, save whoever. Stop the bleed. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. You know, and I have the dojo, and I have stuff here. I mean, I have. The only thing I don't have, and they're really expensive, was a refibrillator or whatever. They're like, what, $700, $1,500? But I have mask, I have the charts, choking, and I have all kinds of first aid kits. I have bleed stop, whatever. Funny scenario, I don't know if I talked about this one. God, I'm way off the base here today. The weather. Went to a bar, restaurant, meet my friends, my instructor, which is actually a cop, and Berea Suds, which is pretty good out there in Bagley. And he was joking around. Yeah, I think I've seen that one when I Googled it like a month or so ago. Something semi-local, you know, like a couple-day class, a weekend class, and start just trying to educate myself, learn some things so I have some knowledge, better knowledge. Yeah, I thought about that. I know that Brook Park I live in, they did at one time had like a volunteer thing, but I was always so busy. They had something like a volunteer program if there's like a catastrophe, you know, like earthquakes or there's a tornado or something. They have residents that want to learn and come in and, you know, be able to help or whatever if there's something major happens. And I don't know if they even, you know, there's new mayor, so things fall, you know, volunteers is not always a great thing. When it's volunteers, at times it gets either political or people don't show up to help or whatever. So I've seen it happen with the shelters, animal shelters and animal control, and, you know, they say they're going to help and they don't help. So I don't know, but yeah, I got to look into it. I've been wanting to get that knowledge in me. But what was I going to say? Damn, losing train of thought. I'm getting old. You need USB to your brain. Download it. What was I talking about? Yeah, getting classes, getting something else. I know it's crazy, but people need to pay attention. A lot's going on. Can't have these on. American Red Cross. That was definitely one of the ones that showed up on the Google when I was just Googling first aid classes and stuff like that. Give me a second. I don't know if I can answer this. Sorry. Oh, that's going back to I have bleed stop. So Brian, my instructor friend, seen it in my window. I have a first aid kit and I have packages, bleed stop, whatever. He's like, what's up? He knows he likes to bust my chops. What do you got that for, you know? Blah, 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 blah. So, and we were talking about it at the table when he was asking me, and the waitress heard whatever. I was like, you never know. There's an accident. I approached accidents. I had to rescue a lady once on East Side. She flipped her car at 271. His brother's crap, and nobody had like a pocket knife. I always have a knife. Usually, I always have a flashlight. I got one of these tack pens. This glass breaker, compass, knives, guns, and I was able. She was trapped. She had a seatbelt. She's upside down, and she's trapped with a seatbelt. I was able to cut the seatbelt in minutes. She's a big lady. We had to pull her out the back of the truck, SUV. But so, like, we were within an hour. Waitress comes over with a young guy from the kitchen, and he sliced his hand with a knife. A decent cut. So that, can we borrow some of that stuff you have in the van, whatever? Now, a restaurant should have this shit. A business, I have it here. I have choking posters. I have it like Heimlich maneuver. I mean, someone could at least kind of look at something and have it and try to figure it out and fix the issue or save somebody, whatever. And sure enough, I ran out and gave him a packet of the stuff to stop the bleeding and fix that cut, whatever. And it was so funny because everybody's like, well, day's prepared. Yep, even when I went to Africa, Larry, if he's not on here, I was giving him patches for his bad knees. And I had more medicine than the guys from UK. No one, I know there's no Walmart, there's no Rite Aid, there's no Amazon, there's nothing. There's no corner store, there's no deli, there's nothing there. There's nothing in the third world countries. People don't get it. There's no phone service, no internet hardly. So you're on your own if something goes sideways, whatever. And a lot of people, it's first time going there. I had Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, Excedrin, Tums, Imodium, you name it. I was like, I had that my Pelican case with my dive gear. I had first aid, pain patches, eye, ear treatments, you name it. And I had balloons, duct tape, a small fishing kit made up, rope, like a string. People always ask me, why in the heck do you carry balloons? I keep them in my backpack. Balloons, what else? Glow sticks, you buy it, cheap ones you can buy at Dollar Tree, whatever. My idea is if the plane went down in the ocean, I get to my Pelican case, that floats, and it has my dive gear. I get my BC vest, whatever. I can float, whatever. If I get to that, I have my dive light. I have a dive knife because obviously I can't carry that on a carry-on. I do have some things I do on carry-on that I know I could use if need be in certain situations that won't get taken away on a flight. But if I get to my Pelican case, well, even my backpack, I think I had balloons, zip ties, and string. So my idea is if something goes down, the plane goes down, I'm surviving, especially if it's at night, you're out in the middle of the ocean, nowhere. Nobody's coming real quick to save you unless you're already near a city or somewhere that's a populated area. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere, my idea was, this is all on my own. Didn't find this on YouTube. I just think of all kinds of worst case scenarios. Just like in fighting, street fighting or self-defense, I might not always train physically, whatever, but I'm constantly thinking what could happen, how could this happen, and how to react to it, whatever. So balloons, this line, and glow sticks, I can make an SOS out of that or just let them float. So if there's a plane, helicopters coming by, they're gonna be like, what the hell's, there's something glowing. Looks like balloons, or there's something's glowing on the top of the water. Hello, save me. So, or even if I'm on an island with no power or whatever, which I've been on islands over there, they have like a generator for like 4 hours a day. That's about the extent of electricity in some of those places, in remote third world countries. So, have crank, solar, radio, chargers. Yeah, some people think we're not as nutty as people think, I think, anymore. After, either Mother Nature's pissed off, does, damage things, or terrorist attacks, September 11th, or something, but I don't know. There's a lot of things, but pay attention. I always told Dylan, always pay attention. Always look over your shoulder, pay attention. Always pay attention, pay attention. I said that a million times to him over his life. Common sense and respect, don't need a college degree, and always pay attention. So, Where's the doors? Where's an exit? Where's the extinguisher? Where's whatever? So, yeah. Now, I worry about being on a college campus. It's shootings just like schools, whatever. So they're not allowed to have any weapons. He's getting one of these tactical pens, though. I think he can get away with that. Beat John Wick with a pencil. Wham! So, and this actually has, it opens up. There's like a little Phillips, like flathead, a bottle opener type little tool. But I've used this more than once already. And it's actual pen. So yeah, it's just a pen. It's like aluminum. Crack somebody on the side of the head right in the temple. Right in the throat. Goodbye. They're done. Speed and accuracy. It's not always power or strength. Nowhere to hit somebody's fast enough. It's all it takes. Oh, killifish. Yeah. Let me write that down again on this note here. God, that pen. I hate when pens don't work. That's why I have the good pens and I hold on with their life. The gel pens. Killy. What's that called? Goodies? Goodies. I'm not well versed. I know of the fish, but I'm not I know they don't live long, and people keep the eggs, incubate the eggs, whatever. Splendens, yeah. I'll have to look for that stuff. All right, John. Take care. Thank you. Only that species. It's the only live bear killifish. Oh, okay. Which, let me go back to that. Formosa. You're saying it's only live bear killie, so it doesn't lay eggs. That's interesting. Then why is it a killifish? What is the science behind that? Why is it a killie? What makes a killie? And if it's only one that is live bearing compared to the rest, it doesn't sound like it would be a killifish. It would be a live bear type guppy, platy, swordtail, molly type thing, or its own a new genera. Google. Don't believe everything on Google or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or X, whatever you call it. That's interesting. I'll look. I'll see. But I gotta go. Oh my God. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. A few people on. Sorry I got a little off topic. Start talking about certain things and I'm what are you licking? Quit licking the floor, you weirdo. My dog is like it would be good in a junkyard. You too. Thank you. No, interesting. I don't go on eBay. I don't like eBay. Not a fan. And I just heard a friend's son that sells on eBay complaining he don't even want to do eBay anymore. Sells hats or caps or something. It's like 15% now they take. Like holy crap. So, but yeah, so I got off a little topic. Not necessarily political, but more survival and real world craziness going on. So I gotta work on the other channel. I need to work on Rad. I need to get the JoJo. I might be doing next month. I was gonna do it this month, but thank God I didn't because we're shorthanded this Saturday and everything going with the holidays. And now the card. I'm gonna do some free workouts on Saturdays for like 45 minutes, an hour. I think 12:30 to maybe 1:30ish. 1:15, like kickboxing class is gonna be open, like free. up to probably about 8 people. So I'm gonna do probably like, I don't know, not pre-registered, but kind of so I know, or first come first serve, and just have it open. And once its class is full, then that's it. So freebie and the idea is hopefully someone wants to sign up on a regular workout basis and training, karate, self-defense, etc., all that stuff. So my goal is I need like 10 students sign up, bare minimum, paying monthly, so it pays the bills over there. That's the goal. All right, everybody, take care. Damn, I'm on here a long time, almost hour and a half. Jeez. All right, everybody, take care. I should be back on Saturday morning. Remember, tomorrow we're open 11 to 5. Thursday 1 to 6. Friday we should be open early, 11 to 6. Saturday's 11 to 5. This Saturday and the next Saturday we do the tickets, scratch off, and you can win up to a $500 shopping spree in the store. So, which is cool. No one's hit 500. To be honest, I've been doing it for years. 25 bucks here and there, 5 bucks, 10 bucks, 15, 2 bucks, 3 bucks, whatever it is. But it don't cost you anything. All adults 18 and over get one ticket, and hopefully win something and get to buy something. I mean, if it's like 5 bucks and you buy something $50, well, you get $5 off that 50. So it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, and it'd be great if somebody win five. I'm waiting for someone to win 500. That'd be a fun shopping spree. So, all right, I'm out. Y'all take care. Be safe. Be careful out there if you're in the snow stuff. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.